Alrighty guys, got the 71 432 in here. Again, I wanted to change front tires on this machine, and you'll see why here in just a second when I show you this tire. But here was the right hand tire I had on this machine. Oops. Sorry. You can see the tire was starting to separate pretty good. Whole way around. Look down here, you can actually see the bubbles in it. That part was separated the whole way around. It was dry rotted and cracked pretty bad. So I changed them, and the other bonus was it tightened the front wheels up a lot because I used the wheel bearings off the 800 wheels I took off and put on here. But that looks a lot better. And the other one is still good. There's a real similar. It's almost like a golf cart tire on the front of the 812. So I'm either gonna put some air in that tire and see what it does, or put that tire on the 812 to semi-match it, and we'll see what happens there. I'll get these axles out here and my tools picked up later. But kind of got things switched around in this in here. Gonna grease it up real good, and the oil levels were all okay. I added some transmission oil to it. The muffler on this one is up here. It makes it decent for in the winter because it keeps the air filter warm, so it doesn't ice up. Which I do tend to use this a fair bit with the power brush. A lot of the like 1-2 inch storms, I just go out and quickly power brush it off and keep going once you get a little bit of ice build up under it. So, alrighty guys, that's it for right now. Like I said, just not a whole pile of stuff going on, and I figure you guys really don't want to watch me change rims and tires over. So, later guys. It'd be awesome to get on that project, wouldn't it? Maybe. Get that N and NB over here. What a pain. Later guys. Alrighty guys, so I used the 432 last night with the power broom. We got a dusting of snow here, maybe an inch or so. I did the driveway and the sidewalks and stuff with it, and the tires work good. Either one night prior to that or 2 nights before that. This tire over here I put on was already flat after one night. So I decided what I was going to do is pull the really bad tire apart and take the tube out and put in this. This tire had 9 tire plugs in it, and it had slime or something in it. So that made it very interesting. I think I threw all the plugs away. I was pulling them out with these. And they had goop and stuff all over them. But I wanted to show you guys this tire. Like this tire, literally. You guys can see down through there? That's how bad the tire was split. The only thing this thing was running on was the tube, and apparently there was enough matting and stuff in there that it was all right. That's crazy. I'm glad I changed that tire, because it only would have been a matter of time till that blew out. It was like that about 3/4 of the way around too. So that was pretty entertaining. That was worth mentioning. But the tube was still good out of that tire. That's actually the tube that's in here. Yeah, excuse me, got a little bit of a cold, and it's cold outside. And yeah, it worked good. Didn't have no problems with it in the dark. I always keep this tractor on a float charger, because I'm fairly certain the charging system doesn't work on this. And I don't know why. I have... Let's see, I've changed flywheels, I changed stators, I tried checking grounds, put a new voltage regulator on, the heater's getting ready to run out of fuel, just did, and I still don't believe it charges. I mean, it may charge, but it could be this battery too, so, but that'll conclude the 432 video, and I did grease it and everything. I was gonna check the gearbox oil, but since I ran out of fuel in the heater, probably won't do that tonight. So, alrighty guys, thanks for watching. See you everybody later. Not a whole lot has happened with the 432. I would love to, I don't know, in 71, you guys can talk about this in the comment section. Everybody says I'm a 400 expert, but that's not true. In 71, were they still yellow? I think they were, because my 450, well, the 450, the 430, the Onan 430, Onan MB, you guys know which one I'm talking about, the free one, they're both yellow, and they're within the same serial number. What one of my buddies had always said with this tractor, perhaps, is it started life out as a 424, and 424s were always the red-orange, and the 424s you could not get headlights in. I don't know if you guys remember, but this had a metal piece over the original headlight bezel, or the original grill is had, instead of the lights. And no light switch in the dash, etc, etc. So, wondered that for years. Doesn't really matter. Not to me it doesn't. I would have loved to have a 424 more than a 432, but they're both useful. 424 is a little bit more collectible, especially if it has a starter generator. But anyhow, I digress. For another day. Catch you guys on the next one. Later. I can't believe I ran out of fuel. I guess I've been running on a gallon of fuel for a while. There's a 5-gallon can of kerosene over there somewhere. Somebody want to pour it in? I don't want to. Later, guys.